And then I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to go all in the gym.
Mad. And that's when you went to Anytime?
That's when I went to Paddo.
Right.
So I went straight into Paddo when I moved to Sydney.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was the other way.
Because Danny was there.
Yeah.
She was like, come in. And I was like, great, looking for a gym. And she was like, work with us.
Yeah.
For us.
Fair.
At our gym.
Yeah. Cool. So you went in as a rental trainer there?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Fuck.
I would never do that ever again.
Yeah. I wouldn't advise anyone.
It was like the garage.
Yeah, it's the same.
Again. Just in a gym that you're paying rent to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's better reputation, I guess.
I don't even know what, like, I have no idea what I was thinking. But I also had.
But you don't know, I guess.
No.
Fair,
yeah.
But I had support, like, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't alone. I had support.
Yeah, that's fair.
Clark and stuff. So it was very.
So, sorry. So, if you don't know who Paddo is or what Paddo is, it's a boutique gym with a very strong reputation, very impressive equipment in a quite well-off area in Sydney. I think I've picked up clients because they saw me there. Right. Like, you must know what you're doing because you're at Paddo. I was like, all right, I just went to work out there, but
sure.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
But it's a private club. Don't get access to call list. Don't get access to members. Like, it's not a health club where you can just go pick up and call 300 numbers and get clients.
No, it's not a commercial gym.
Yeah.
I think it's capped at members as well. Like the members are capped. So
and it's like everyone that. It's not like.
It's other coaches that train there.
Yeah.
There's no one else.
Yeah, because no one else cares about
the type of equipment.
Correct.
Yeah. So
that there's a $13,000 hip extension.
Yeah.
Pin loaded hip extension, which I used last week, by the way. Big fan.
Good.
Big fan. Liked it. Yeah.
I love it.
Had to zercher it because my arm's too long.
Yeah. I've been doing that. It just scratches all my arms, but whatever.
Yeah, and you need someone to help.
Don't really care.
Yeah.
The gains.
Have you seen them? Oh, you would have Kayla on it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, so
straight into Paddo. What was that first 3 months like?
Hard.
Yeah. Terrifying.
I had one client for maybe I don't even know how long.
Gosh.
A couple of months, just one client.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, I need to go to a commercial gym.
Yeah. Okay.
To actually get leads.
People.
Yeah.
Just get in front of people too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kept, because I know you overlapped. Did you keep Paddo the whole time, or did you leave Paddo, go to?
Yeah, kept it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. All right. So, a few months in, this isn't working. Go to Anytime.
Yeah.
What made you choose Anytime?
No real reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's close by.
Yeah. So this we haven't really talked about it a lot on the podcast, but basically we're managing a PT department inside an Anytime Fitness.
Yes.
So we're like the contractors that kind of run it. Mimi heads it up there. So speaking to like the club manager, and it was just like, so a reality that you need to understand is like Anytime's kind of a joke when it comes to reputation for personal training. Yeah. It's like when someone comes to us and they're like, I want to go to Anytime, you're like, get every fucking stat you can. Because sometimes it's phenomenal, other times it's horrible.
Yeah.
Did you have that criteria in mind? Did you know to look how many new members there are, how many sales there are, how many leads I'm going to get? Or was it just like Anytime's better than Paddo?
No, not initially. And then I got a mentor and he gave me all that criteria.
Good.
And then I finished at that Anytime and I went to another Anytime and I asked the questions. And
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first one you chose was shit?
It was alright. Yeah, it was shit.
Yeah.
The management was
shit. They
shit.
won't listen, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like the management was shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't say which one it was, but it was just like, it was really bad.
Yeah.
Other PTs were fucking weird as well. Like, like they were just
a weird culture.
Yeah.
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 All right. So we're 3 gyms in.
Yeah.
We get to Anytime again.
One Anytime, still at Paddo this whole time. Been there since I've moved to Sydney, which has been 3 years. Left there.
How long were you at the first Anytime for?
Maybe like 5 months.
Right. Yep.
And then was at Paddo again, that's it, for a while.
Okay.
And then maybe a year ago, I started at another Anytime.
So it's your third Anytime?
Second.
Oh, second, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
And how'd you go?
That was better.
Yeah.
But I realised like there was a reason why there was only one PT there and he wasn't full.
Yeah.
I thought it was an opportunity as a female coach to come in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, and then there was like I got a little bit of growth. And then that just went stagnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, well, I'm moving to Queensland now, so I finished there.
Yeah.
Like 2 months ago.
So over that time frame, what's been like your average clients at Pato then?
At Pato? Number of clients or sessions? Sessions, maybe 10 to 15.
Yep. And then the similar at any time?
Similar. And then they all wanted to train at Pato.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a few finished.
Yeah.
And then I'm kind of like averaging that 15.
Yeah.
Now.
As you move. Yeah. But with an online base as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many online now?
I think that's about 8 or 9 clients. Yeah.
So the upside of the pathway you've taken is the absolute responsibility of finding your own people. From the garage, from Pato, from too many times that weren't supportive. Like, it's always been on you to find your clients.
Yeah.
So I feel like online space-wise, that's put you in a position to be successful. Because I think we see, like, good life trainers, say, for example.
Yeah.
Where building a client book's much easier.
Yeah.
Really struggle to transition online. Because it's like, but I just make 20 calls and I get 2 clients.
Yeah.
Yeah, the exposure's not.
Yeah, you don't have to...
Conversations aren't as high, the volume.
Yeah, you don't have to crack the code of getting someone to come to you for you. It's just you go out, there's people, grab people, take people
you have
back.
the uniform, you work for the gym.
Yeah, leverage that authority rather than building the brand authority.
Yeah.
Personal brand. Yeah, it's fascinating.
Yeah, so big lesson learned, don't do that. Go to a commercial gym and go to a good one.
Yeah.
When you first start.
That's so interesting. So now we're far enough into the YouTube video, I can give it away nowadays.
Go for it.
So now we're going to a good life.
Yes.
What influence was that like? Yeah. I'm thinking the same, dude.
Go.
Like, you're going to
you're gonna crush
blow
it,
your
man.
mind.
Yeah.
So was that a conscious... Not saying that what you've done was a mistake, but a conscious choice to be like, this is a much better pathway.
Yeah. Because I had all those questions. Like, I was like, I had a couple of calls with the PT manager. I was like, tell me your members, like, active members. I was like, went through all that stuff. What's the demographic, like, everything. And then also, I know a coach that works there.
Good.
At the one that I'm working at.
Yeah, awesome.
And so, he's obviously, as well, spoken pretty positively about it. So, that was kind of my decision process.
Yeah.
Just get more feedback. Like, you just get more understanding of what you need to look for, though.
Yeah.
You know, like even now you like courting out because these places and getting all these pieces of information because you've been in it.
Yeah.
And you're like, to set myself up for success and help as many people as possible and obviously like make my business thrive. Like this, I know this is what I need.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you, like if I built a house again, because when we built the first one, I'm like, where's the thing with the shower head in, like the shit, you put the shit in the shower? They're like, oh no, you need to put that in there.
Yeah,
I'm like, you fucking serious, bro? Like,
Yeah,
where do I
yeah.
put my soap?
Yeah.
Like, I had to buy a thing that hangs off the shower head. Like the soap thing on the wall, you have to tell them to do that. So just like all of this stuff, like, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
these little bits and pieces of information that you collate from your first experience, your second experience, your third. And like, let's be real, if I build a house again, I'd be like, I'll miss some shit.
Yeah.
You know, and it's the same. It's like you're collating this stuff and you're like, I need to know this, and this. And then I'm making a logical decision to make sure that you're setting yourself up for the likelihood of success.
Yeah.
But it's not to say that like it's a slam dunk, but that's all we can do, right?
Yeah. Do you think that's impacted too by studying online? So like when we taught out of Good Life Club. And we had the Good Life Club experience to be able to say, and even like getting signed off by your partner too. It's not like you went and did heaps of different shadowing environments and stuff where we were able to say like, so for example, in Melbourne, it's like, if you're serious about training, there's a bunch of cool gyms.
Yeah.
Bunch of cool gyms. And if I lived near Pato, I'd probably train there.
Yeah.
Wouldn't fucking PT out of any of them.
No.
because it's just like I know the demographic of the person that goes there doesn't pay for personal training.
Yeah.
No, you need to have a client base
Yeah.
to go into that gym with.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
I feel like the disadvantage of the Cert 4 moving online as much as it has is you don't get that contact with a club, with a mentor, with someone in it.
Yeah.
And the shadowing isn't pushed as much.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the practical component, like I know, look, don't get me wrong. I was the one who signed off his hours at university for his resistance training modules and didn't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the guy in the YMCA was my mate.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, the best coaches that we've mentored who run really successful businesses and are still in the industry now by choice were the ones that did the extra shadowing. Yeah. And I would just say to them, like, if you want to be the best at this, you need to come as much as possible.
Yeah.
You know, and like us being, you know, mentors with a moral compass, we're also letting them know the realization of the job as well.
Yeah.
It's like, these are my clients. I've acquired them through my own business. The gym doesn't hand them to me. They provide me with opportunities to get them. So the person knows exactly what they're getting into, you know, and then they see how you interact with them and they see how you serve them. And
and we did that when we were teaching too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was like, it was a 3-hour night and usually you get through the work in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, so now you know fucking the gas system. This is how PT works.
Yeah. And I did do shadowing. I did it with one PT and he was in a boutique gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
And so when I went to and he was amazing, don't get me wrong. He was a great mentor. But he was my first mentor. But when I was like, I'm moving to Sydney, I'm going to Paddo, I think because he only knew that space as well. He was like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Of course.
And it was just a bit.
Yeah, it's like for like. So
Well,
you can be like, I'm familiar with that. It's a great idea.
Yeah, yeah.
But the online, it was so easy for me to just get my certs done and just do it and tick it
course.
off.
Yeah.
I
I feel like you almost need to like do that and then seek it out.
Yeah, either that or like, actually, no, that's not going to work. Yeah, I think you need to go and physically, like you said, like just take it on to do the shadowing.
Yeah. If you were my friend, I'd be like 5 gyms, 5 trainers. At least a week.
Yeah.
Just to go and see. So it's interesting, right? We were just saying like at any time has this reputation for us as mentors, as a like, be fucking careful. Good Life still seems to have this reputation of beneath. Like, I don't know how you felt about whether like, oh, what are people going to think if I go from Paddo to Good Life or anything like that?
Don't think anything.
You don't think like that, so that's kind of good. But I think a lot of trainers would.
I did when I went to Anytime.
Yeah.
You're
there
like,
you go.
I'm going to a big commercial. Like, people think commercial gym means like
bad.
It's tarnished.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's like it's a
low
way
tier.
of getting a lot of experience in a short period of time.
Yeah. People think that it's some kind of skill level thing too. It's like once you work in a boutique gym, you must be good.
Yeah.
And that's not been my experience at all.
No.
Some of the best trainers I know were health club trainers.
Yeah.
Are health club trainers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think, where was I going with that? Just like the idea that because it is a Gen Pop facility, that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like, I ran 9 powerlifters my last year at Good Life.
Yeah.
3 of them went to nationals.
Yeah.
Like,
I had a $200,000 a year business easily without even trying. No marketing, no anything for over 6 years in a row.
yeah.
And it's like, a big box gym, Good
It's
Life,
shit.
this, that is shit.
Yeah.
And I was training bodybuilders, powerlifters, people who are dedicated to the gym. Sure, you got your ones that, you know, tested your patience a little bit, but it's like, people are throwing shade on the name and the gym and that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm fucking killing it here,
Yeah.
bro. Like, are
Yeah.
you serious? So they're the people, like, you know, every now and then when you talk to someone, they say something that you don't believe with these, so you just eject in your back of your head. Like, you're there in physical matter.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
gone.
so when they just like they slag on like the rent system and all that, like, I'm not paying this much, and I'm like, dude, I was banking like
Yeah.
It's a
$185,000
you problem.
after my rent
Yeah.
in my pocket.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I had a mentoring call during the week with a coach who's like moving towards bodybuilding. And like that's his niche. He loves it, which is great. He's like, oh, I just feel like I've probably got a couple of clients I just need to get rid of. I'm like, oh, how come? He's like, oh, they're just not that. Like, they're great. They're great people and the sessions are good, but they're just not. I'm like, why do you need to get rid of them? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, is it a reputation thing that you need to say, I only train bodybuilders?
Yeah.
Like, you're having a good time. They're good people. You can get value from them. He's like, yeah, like, I don't. I'm like, are you fucking clock watching, wanting to get out of the session? Like, no. I'm like, what do you get rid of them for?
Yeah.
They come to the gym. They pay you. You have a positive experience. It sounds fucking good to me.
Yeah, every
like,
time.
oh, yeah. I was like, Jace still has elderly people come to his house and train.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking awesome. He was like, oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
So, it's an interesting dynamic, I think, that happens. And I'm really excited for you to go to Good Life.
Yeah, I think I just like, it's just when you stop caring what other people think. Like, I was just like, the only people I care about, the only reason, like, I was like, oh, like, I'm going to it anytime, I was worried about other coaches' opinion of me.
100%. Yeah.
Not my friends, not my family.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Yeah.
Not my friends, not my family. Like, other coaches. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, I'm trying to make a living.
Which is your biggest obstacle to overcome when you're young and young and or new to the industry. It's like just so like seeking validation from your peers because you don't have that stack of proof and you don't really know if you're good or not.
Yeah.
And you're trying to get it from them and you end up making the wrong decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah, absolutely. Once you fucking break those shackles, man, it's like it's liberating as fuck. You can just get after things the way you want with who you want.
Yeah.
And do things that line up with your goals and vision.
Yeah. And I've taken so much from Paddy. Like, it's probably, I'm so glad that I've been there because it's like so good for your experience and like just learning from everyone else there. Everyone there is above me, like not above me, but everyone there is like more
it's a good circle for growth.
Yeah.
The quality is good there.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's just decent. Yeah, it's good from that perspective. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't say like
the denseness of quality of coaches in that gym is pretty hard to find.
From a skill set perspective, like hard skills, amazing. And then it's like if you only got that volume opportunity of learning the soft skills of PT at any time at the start, it's like that mixture would have been fucking perfect. Because you just needed the like, the calls and the conversations and like the awkward ones of like, I'm fucking deer at the headlights. Like, I don't know what to say when this person says this to me and I fucked that sales presentation up, like I wasn't clear with the goals, or like you just needed all of that too. Because you're like, I'm a really good coach, and then now I'm a good communicator of like what I do and how I serve people. It's like once you put that together, it's like that's where the runs just start coming on the board,
Yeah, I had no practice.
Yeah. Well, now you got it all though, so you can go into this next environment and fucking kill it.
Yeah. There's no other option.
No. But
we say all the time though,
I have
like,
no doubt.
Yeah,
we talk about like the PTs that get fat or like the undercover, the PTs that get fat and then lose all the weight just to like show the experience, to document it.
That's what I do.
People do that?
That's I secretly do it. That's why I did the hot cross bun diet. That's why I did the hot cross bun diet to show you guys I can lose weight.
What was his name that did the Macca's one?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's kind of a thing to like.
Yeah.
You put yourself in a situation to then show, well, now I've been where my clients are and I'm going to get back. Jace and I often talk about doing that with like just going to a Good Life for 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes we feel like they're just like, you don't know, man. You don't remember what it's like.
Yeah, to just be like,
it's like the stage
this
build
is
your
what
business
it
for
can
12
be.
weeks. This is what you can do.
Yeah. And I think if you apply yourself in the way that you will have had to get to where you are.
Yeah.
Game over.
Absolutely.
Especially with the technical skill set you have.
Yeah, we're on.